Where the hell's Nate? He actually, I talked to him and he said, okay, 6:40, perfect. But he also
6:42.
He's also getting into town late last night, and he's like, so Monday, and I was like, well, can you not wake up all week? He's like, no, I can do it. And I was like, what, you gotta go to work tomorrow? He goes, yeah, not everyone can just roam around.
But on the reels, everyone can roam around.
Reels. Everyone can. So today was actually a legit bad day to do this at a breakfast joint for two huge reasons. The first off is it's Friday of Lent,
Oh.
so there's no meat because we're on that Catholic train, and I started at Whole30 yesterday also. So I think I'm just gonna peruse the menu and then just order a single egg.
Dude, hit up the oatmeal. Can you have oats?
No oats.
What?
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's like you can have meat and veggies.
You can't have fruit because
You
that's
can have
sugar.
fruit. You can have fruit. Meat, veggies, fruit, and nuts. I think is it. There's like no grains, no dairy, no sugar, no fun. Zero fun, sir.
It is awesome.
Yesterday I
You'll-
felt like I ate like a king, actually, like legit.
That picture did look like it.
The steak and eggs thing.
Yeah.
And then last night I just took like 5 big ass chicken breasts and threw them in the oven, and it filled up 2 huge pans, and I like ate till I was stuffed. And I was like, I thought I'd be starving on Whole30.
You guys still have another guy coming?
I think so. He might have not woken up.
Oops.
Thank you.
You want to wait a little bit then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait a little bit.
Just let me know
Thanks.
when you're ready.
Perfect. La Jagger.
Top thing about being a vegan.
I can't believe you're doing this. I cannot believe you're doing this.
Lent season, I don't even have to think. Okay. It's just out of the question.
So what is a meal that like you eat that like stuffs you? Or is that not allowed when you're a vegan?
Oh, meal. I eat a lot of burritos, so this burrito is bomb. So it's like on an organic tortilla, of course.
Naturally.
And then,
like free range tortilla.
yeah, non-caged. And then it's the beans, and then quinoa, and then like spinach, celery, and then salsa. It's
I just hate celery. Celery's like eating air.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Celery?
So good. It's like
It's good with peanut butter on it.
it's nature's floss. You take a bite out of it and then
Maybe
you
that's
pull
why
it
I don't
out.
like it. I hate flossing. I can't eat any of this crap on this menu. Oh, I might be able to make an omelet actually.
Yeah, just make an omelet with some meat. Oh, but you can't have meat.
Well,
Can you have
I can get
cream?
like peppers and onions and
Yeah,
avocado
yeah.
and spinach and potatoes. There's no way Nate's gonna show up.
I'll be so disappointed, Nate. If Nate doesn't show up, we're just gonna do this whole podcast talking
About
trash
how
on
shitty
him.
Nate is.
Yeah.
How awful of a person Nate. Oh, hey, Nate!
And then send it to him. And then post it everywhere.
And then post it everywhere. Oh, man. Should we just text him or just keep going without him?
I said we should text him. I got my first Nate Hoffman burn lined up already.
You're already thinking of ways that you just.
Well, it's gonna be a burn on myself.
Oh, gosh. Dude, right after this, we go to Reverie Roasters and just sit and drink coffee. And
You're drinking coffee right now. You're already at a cup in it.
Yeah, my goal is to have like 2 cups here and then just 1 there in a bit. That's it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. So wait, are you doing the Exodus 90 stuff too?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you, I was gonna say,
Basically-
are you listening to music basically? Logic just is putting out some stuff right now. That's
No, I'm not listening to music. So actually, make that more clear. When somebody tells me about a new artist, I'll listen to like 1 or 2 songs, and then I'll be done.
and then judge
'Cause my
everything
sister-
off those 2 songs.
Because like 3 days in, my sister sent a song to me, and I was like, well, I have to, I have to. So I listened to it. It's a bomb song. But then I was done. And then I was mad at myself because if I just cut music completely, it's not hard. But if I listen to one song, then of course I want to listen to another one.
Yes.
And so that was annoying. But I listened to this girl, I think her name's like Tash or something.
Tash.
Yeah, she's got a real like surfer
Yeah, let's
hippie
stop.
vibe.
Okay.
But she's a 100% performer. It was so entertaining to watch her. You would love her.
Oh, so you like watched a live bit?
Yeah. She's a
That
one-man
might
show.
have been our favorite Malibu pulling into the, into the driveway.
Oh boy. She's a one-man show. She has 2 mics. And then
What's your thoughts with all this like gender neutral? You can't offend people. One performer show. Sorry, that's what it reminded me of. I'm offended that
I'm
you
so
said one
done.
man.
Oh my gosh. One woman. You didn't hear the wool in front of it.
One artist show.
One artist show. Yeah, one artist
No,
show.
so you just watch this on like YouTube.
Mhm. It's called Tiny Desk Performance or something.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
those are really awesome.
if you like those, she's the most entertaining person you could watch. She is
cannot.
psycho. I might just watch her and like turn off the music and just watch her. That's how good of a performer she is.
So you're crushing.
yeah.
Oh my
that true.
God.
That true.
Hello, fellas.
He makes an appearance. Nate Hoffman, how are you?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been too long.
How's work?
Been in Tribune, Kansas.
Sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a newspaper.
Are you having coffee?
Yes, I hope to.
That would be perfect.
What's good?
What time did you get like home last night?
10:30 or so.
Are you okay?
Then you just
You sleep
then he repped out his 100 push-ups.
75 of them. I did 25 in the morning. I'm a split it up guy. What are you? That's 100.
I split it up.
Have you been doing
But
it? Every
you
day
have to
what?
do it.
100 push-ups?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let me feel.
What are you?
But
Oh,
it's,
shit.
But it's every day.
I do them every day.
75 at night and 75 in the morning.
No, usually no.
Sorry,
No, that's
75 and then
150,
25.
I usually do 50-50.
I mean,
but
we know
this
you're not
morning,
in college.
Yesterday morning.
Shit.
Do you 50-50 or do you split them up even more?
I go as far as I can, the first one, then whatever I have left.
So like 20-80.
But if I'm in the middle of a workout, then I can't go that far. So then I'll be like 30.
Still a hard to work out, but interesting. How many push-ups do you do every day?
I'm on a new Whole30 workout regimen.
Have you heard about this?
No.
Eric's
So,
doing a diet as a way to meet girls.
it's for
And
it's
it's
for the-
working.
It's for my health and well-being as a human being.
Yeah.
No, so I'm doing 30 push-ups or 30 pull-ups, 30 dips, and then 30 like toes to bar things. Like hanging from the bar, and you bring your toes up.
You're hanging from the bar and your toes touch the bar.
Yeah, you like curl, yeah, and you keep your legs as straight as you can. You just like lift them all the way up. It's like an ab thing.
No, it sounds impossible. How?
His pull-up bar is drilled to a wall in his garage.
Yes.
And it's amazing that wall does not come down.
Yeah, I weigh a lot.
He has a lot of movement when he does that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that and then the CrossFit gymnastic pull-ups that I do. It's
Yeah.
just a ton of. I had to drill it down.
I find
So I did
myself-
that, and that took like 20 minutes though. Just those 90 reps. Dips are hard. Like,
Yeah.
I'm out of the game.
Sorry, I just got distracted by your very wide hoodie.
This is the hoodie. You know the story behind this?
No.
No, I bought.
Was that hoodie baptized in the Jordan? Washed clean?
So
Looks like it
I'm
should
a-
go
I'm a
all the way
huge
down. It's just a robe.
person.
Sit down.
I have really weird,
Right.
broad shoulders.
Of course.
And I bought 10 white hoodies on Amazon to try and find the one that fits so perfectly. And I got it.
That fits perfectly?
Yeah, it's amazing.
And you sent the rest back, or did
Yeah,
you
it's-
burn the rest?
I built a fire pit and burnt the rest. I don't want to paint this
Okay.
a little bit. We'll see. Or I'll just keep it white.
Alright. Yeah. No.
It looks a little thin to me to be
It is.
classified
It
as
is.
a hoodie.
It is thin. Like you can see the short under it.
Yeah.
See your nipples through it.
Wow. They're so small. I'm impressed you can see.
I forgot how small your nipples are. I haven't seen your nipples in a long time.
I have not seen your nipples.
For how large of a
We will
human
keep
I
it
am.
that way.
They're very small.
No, Pat.
No, they're
No, you're
They're a
not
wonder.
going to convince me to see Eric's nipples.
they're a wonder.
They're very bizarre. You're gonna double take. Triple take.
Such a large person.
They're
Tiny
honestly.
nipples. Alright.
Yeah, so it's Friday of Lent.
Are
So
we
whose ever
recording?
idea it was to the whole time.
Oh.
So whose ever idea it was to eat
Bigger
here.
or large? Bigger or smaller?
Same size.
No. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I haven't done an actual circle to circle comparison.
How were they? Same size or smaller?
Identical. I couldn't tell you which.
I held it up and I lost which one was the penny.
Do you remember, Eric, last night you called? And you
Last
said-
night?
Yeah, that's right. And I said, well, why don't we do Monday morning? And you said, what? Monday? Is that a day of the week?
Monday sounds so
But
stupid.
instead, here we are. Where they cook bacon and sausage and ham. These things, these good things.
I was thinking like,
Builds you.
Jesus is so happy I'm doing Whole30. He'll be cool if I just eat meat today.
Do you think Jesus is happy you're doing Whole30?
Are my reasons pure? Pure
Does this
heart?
please the Lord?
Yeah.
We'll do it Monday too.
I'm getting
Yeah, it's fine with me. You guys meet?
Basically, I want to get to where I'm going to a different breakfast stop every morning
Different every morning, so you can become a regular.
and multiple
times a week.
places
I really
to
like
where
the
I
idea
get
of-
confused where I even order. Like I don't even know what I order at what place.
What'll it be? You tell me.
You tell
What would
me.
you eat in Wichita? What would be your 5 in Wichita? Jimmy's egg.
Neighbors by my place, but that's
Neighbors?
way out of the way.
Ooh.
Everything.
Yeah, you're.
It's very hard to get to.
Neighbors is pretty good though.
I've
It's not
never
hard to
been
get to.
there.
It just
I've
takes
never
some
been
time.
there.
Doodah Diner, Riverside Cafe.
Okay.
Doodah would be terrible to like.
What?
You have to wait 2 hours
Yeah, that's right.
every morning.
Thank you so much.
I've never been to Doodah, so I'm
judging
good right
this
now.
and
Thank
never
you.
Actually been. Alright, yeah. Let's get some grub. Are you even gonna
Hey, do you
eat?
want a menu?
Yeah, of course.
Are you gonna eat, Patrick?
Not that I need to, but I guess.
Is it just like you have sustained energy throughout
Yeah,
all parts
yeah.
of the day now that you're vegan?
Basically, I've been a
How's your
vegan for.
libido also?
Basically, I've been a vegan for 2 months. Now I most likely don't have to eat for another 5
You've been doing it
months.
for 2 months?
Yeah.
2 to 5 top ratio.
I thought most people gave up after a month. Wow.
Dude, I'm all in. But
bought. That's too bad.
At the retreat the other week, did you convince any other guys to go vegan?
Or retreat.
The night's retreat.
Oh, no. I convinced them to
Or did
do
they
a
all make fun?
breathing exercise with me, though.
You taught them the Wim Hof?
The Wim Hof. We were all laying in a circle, breathing, and then we flipped over and did push-ups.
Did Matt crush it?
And Matt crushed it. My only thought the entire time was, I'm not stopping unless Matt stops.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah.
Hold your breath doing push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I taught Matthew how to do it, and he did like 50 push-ups or something one day.
Without
He
breathing.
was super
Yeah.
into it.
Like holding his breath.
You guys are
He's
right.
also freakishly in shape. Like,
Yeah, he's jacked.
at any point during that night, did he take his shirt off?
Yeah. We all took our shirt off. Of
course.
Oh,
It's a nice retreat, Eric.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you not know what goes on?
It's changed. It's
It's only
different
more
than it used
shirts
to be.
now
Hey.
than ever.
About 20 guys there last night.
Nice.
That's hype.
Last night. On
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Right. That's the day that we have it.
Nice.
Yeah, that was super cool. I was super excited. And witness at that retreat was the best witness I've ever been
This
to.
is what some of the guys said. Was it just because like it was smaller and you got super personal?
Yeah, I just guys like we were about to end, and one guy, I think he's like a sophomore, he just goes, "Guys, this is like not that everything you guys have said hasn't been like awesome, but this is very level stuff." And then he just kills it and goes into his life, tells us exactly what he's struggling with. And I was like,
See, that's
then that just set up-
shit. It was always missing. I think.
that set up a whole new like avenue. Everyone was just like, well, shit. When I first started, I go, well, if everybody's gonna be a man, I'm gonna be a man. And then I just spilled everything. Like most of those guys didn't know what I've gone through, and so I let them know. And then I was like, by the way, another brother Night and I are writing a book, so you guys check it out.
Heck yeah.
What is it, a Harry Potter knockoff?
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Yankee Hollows.
The Goblet of No Fire. You don't know the Harry Potter books, do you?
No, I could name all 9 of them right now.
There are 7.
All 9 movies.
Do it.
Are there actually 9 movies?
There are 8 movies, 7 books.
There weren't 2 in 2 parts.
That was 7.
2 of the movies were not.
No, one of
divided.
them was in 2 parts.
Okay, just 7. Okay, Sorcerer's Stone, Prisoner. Oh,
Oh.
the second one is the. One sec.
Arguably the best title. Yes! You're right on.
Chamber
But now
of
say it in
Secrets.
English. Yes. Not Parson Mouth.
Prisoner of Azkaban. 4 is the Goblet of Fire.
Oh, yeah.
5 is the Order of the Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
6 is.
Yes.
6 is Half-Blood Prince.
That's right.
Oh yeah, and then 7 is Deathly Hallows.
That's right.
Bang!
Banging them out.
Golly.
You nailed
Reps
it.
for reps. Reps for Jesus. You know.
Yeah. You pleased them.
Wait, what were the next 2?
Didn't J.K. write like a J.K. Rowling, right?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Didn't she write like an after the fact version?
She wrote a sequel, but you can't acknowledge it because it's so bad.
That's what I'm acknowledging.
Yeah.
And you're not a-
Cursed Child is a play, and it was truly awful.
Truly bad.
But there is, like a fan wrote 3 or 4 more books. I'm sure lots of fans did, but
Says
you know,
who says this play was bad?
I said it was bad.
So fans
and then I
just
asked
started
around,
writing
and then
books.
everyone
Is that what happened with the Star Wars, like the original Star Wars movies? Like, did fans just start writing books?
I don't know, because some
Because
of
there
them
are
were
like
legit.
hundreds of books.
Yeah. I think lots of fans did, but I think some people were actually paid to do that.
Yeah. Because there's a guy I worked with who had like a bookshelf of all the Star Wars books. Like he had every single one.
Some
And
of them
he's
are
like,
pretty awesome.
yeah, these apparently all just went to crap after.
Well, they're legends now and not canon. Whatever that means.
Did J.K. Rowling, going back to Harry Potter,
All right.
More important.
did J.K. Rowling write Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah,
That's
but she didn't write the book. Is like a textbook kind of.
Like a textbook.
It's like like a little history of this fake guy
uh-huh.
and then a bunch of just fake animals like magical beasts.
Oh, so she wrote it like she was in his.
She wrote the book that they
Jeez.
use in the books for class, but you read it, it's pretty funny. I mean, it's mostly
Interesting.
yeah.
That's
That's
sweet.
actually really cool.
That's my top 3. That movie's in my top 3.
Wow. Hot take on Fantastic Beasts. Where to find
No
them?
I'll
comment.
give it to
You
you.
kind of
I'll
look
give
like
it-
that guy.
I'll get.
No.
So I've been told.
Did you list out your
Is
top
that
three?
why you brought up? You look like, yeah.
I really.
Oh,
love-
actually, your lips look like his lips.
Okay.
Let me see those lips.
Let me get the right lighting on it.
You're right.
Morning, John.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Would you like some more coffee?
A little fresh enough.
Yeah, we'll top off.
My name is Previn. I'll be taking care of you.
Thank you. Are you guys ready to order?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you much.
What can I get you today?
You guys
Can you get the veggie omelet?
2 sides, would you like?
2 sides,
Yes, sir.
2 chains. Can I get the pancakes, mini stack?
Sure. Any particular ones? Chocolate chip, cinnamon roll.
Just plain old buttermilk would be great. And doctor. The yogurt.
Okay, I got you.
Thanks. This guy's over here.
Can I get the oatmeal?
The berry oatmeal or just regular oatmeal?
Just regular oatmeal, and then with 2 biscuits.
No gravy?
Nope. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Can I also get the veggie omelet? Can you swap the black olives and onions for avocado? And then does that come with a side?
2 salads.
Oh man.
Decisions.
I know. Let's get hash brown.
Would you like bell peppers, onions, or cheese in your hash browns?
No.
Okay.
And then just like a fruit bowl.
Okay, got you. Get that started for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you say hash brown?
Yeah.
I hate
said
Whole
one
30. I hate Whole 30.
He said
What?
1 hash
You
brown.
want a single hash brown?
You know
how
how to say
small
yes?
those are?
Roll the quote. Roll it back. Hash browns.
I got another semantics question for you guys.
Cement.
Semantics. I was driving home with
It's too early for semantics.
my fellow accountant,
Oh yeah.
and he said something. I said, all right, what did he say? He said something along the lines of, "It's a pain in my ass." Now, when I say that phrase, I say pain in the ass, like the collective ass of everyone around. It's just a pain in the ass. But he was very specific to
Well, there's
his
like
own.
there's the pet peeve version, and then there's the in general.
So you're
That's
saying
such
there's-
a pain in the ass. Like if it's something that's relatable, but if it's something like, when people put pennies up to my nipples, that's a pain in my ass.
Pain in your ass.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect you guys.
So it wouldn't be a pain in my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
different levels.
I
If
thought-
you're more
alright.
pissed off, it's gonna be a pain in my ass.
All right.
Well, I'm about to be a big pain in your ass.
Oh. See, I've heard a third version, and it's not a pain in the ass, it's a pain up the ass, which is
What?
very
You act-
specific. I've heard that version.
Is that like Southeast America?
Yeah, that
That's a southern.
Like,
that
what?
has the roots in South.
yeah, it's the root stuff.
There you go.
Pain up the ass.
Pain
It
up the ass.
doesn't
yeah.
come up. That doesn't roll off the
Not at
tongue.
all.
Like
Pain, I think it's pain in the
does.
ass, no matter whose ass. It's it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
All right,
I agree
thanks,
with you. Thank you for bringing that up, though. Ooh,
Good semantics. That's a pain in the ass. Totally the I don't think I've ever said mine.
I'm curious with your 3. La La Land?
With you 3.
Fantastic
If there's
Beasts.
3 people, do you say with you 3?
No, your 3. I said your 3.
Oh.
3 movies.
3
Oh,
movies.
it's top 3 movies.
Mine, La La Land. Fantastic Beasts.
You liked La La Land that much?
Get your slander out of here. It's the best movie of all time.
Yes. Yes.
No, it's not.
And then Greatest Showman. Top 3.
It
I know
feels
that-
like the
I know-
last 3 movies that you've seen.
Yeah.
Are these,
Basically,
did you just start
as I
watching
said
movies
that-
this year?
As I said that, that's exactly what ran through my
I
mind.
couldn't name any other movies.
But I really couldn't name any other movies.
So your top 3 is.
Shoot, I
All
didn't
came
know
out
I'd
within the last 3 years.
Alright, number
2
1 is
years.
obviously G.I. Joe: Rise of the Cobra.
I was wondering which G.I. Joe you picked.
Okay, I'm kidding. Do you know yours? I'm gonna have to
Not
roll.
really.
Okay.
I'm sure
We'll
Warrior
just
is on both of
spitball.
our lists.
Yeah, Warrior's number 1 on my list. For
Okay,
sure.
speaking of top 3, this isn't in my top 3, but I found myself in the situation where I had to explain the plot of Never Back Down yesterday.
Never Back Down was a 10-year honorable mention in my
Yeah,
top 3.
it has to be thrown around every time you mention favorite movies. Well, Never Back Down's up there.
Never seen it.
You've never backed down?
Explain
so
the plot.
You're, so
Explain
you're
the
still
plot for
backing
me.
down.
Oh,
Well, Pat, Jake Tyler is this troubled kid with the troubled past, and he moves to a new town where
he goes to Miami.
yes, and he just wants to blend in and leave his past behind because what he was known for in Ohio, where he's from, is getting into fights, causing trouble. He once
Especially on
punched a
football
man
field.
through his
Through.
own face mask and knocked the guy out. Yeah, hard to do.
It was awesome.
Anyway, but he gets involved.
He's very aggressive.
Yeah, he gets involved in with the wrong girl who gets him involved with the wrong
Baja.
crowd. Baja Miller.
Golly.
Jeepers
May she rest
Christmas.
in peace. Sorry, Johnny Depp.
Wait, she's still alive.
Her relationship with Johnny Depp is not still alive.
Okay, wow. Equally as upsetting.
Could have said that different.
So Baja's dating Ryan McCarthy, who is a classic upper echelon movie bad guy. He's up there.
But they also try to make him a high school jock who's shredded,
Unbelievable shred.
and it's really popular in this high school to do like underground fighting.
And there's this one guy, Max Cooperman, who goes around and records these fights and puts them on realfightsforreal.com.
And Max
This is a real
Cooperman's like
website.
the friend that wanted to get in a fight but sucks at it.
Very
so
bad fight. Anyway,
he stays involved by recording.
right. So Jake and Ryan go at it a couple times. Jake trains with the one guy from
Well,
Lost.
Jake comes down and Ryan's like, Ryan?
Ryan McCarthy, yeah,
Yeah.
fights him in front of everyone at his party.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you're this tough kid. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's
welcome to Miami. Also, this high school party is
Are you following? Are you taking notes? This is big.
My pencil broke.
There's a lot of fighting, and it's
a lot of fun, a lot of
it's
training.
incredible.
One of the greatest training montages.
Oh yeah.
Never back down.
That's right.
Yeah. There's a great father figure, Jaimin,
I'll put it in my memory mansion.
DG.
Yeah.
Hamsuna?
He's not from Lost. That's Mr. Echo.
I've never seen Lost. I don't know
He's
about
from
that.
Blood Diamond.
He's from Blood Diamond, yeah.
So, not to break any rules.
You're gonna add a
But
fourth
does-
to your three.
No.
The fourth movie you
Compare
remember
this.
watching?
Compare this movie to Fight Club. 'Cause I want to talk about Fight Club.
It's so much better than Fight Club.
There is no
It's
way.
Better
better
than
than
Fight
Fight Club.
There is absolutely no
Instead
way.
of
It's a
Then you
different
don't-
type of
then
movie.
you don't understand Fight Club.
I get Fight Club. But Fight Club is not like not a high school fighting movie, which is really what I'm into.
Yeah.
High school guys taking their shirts off fighting each other.
These guys,
Actually,
you don't
yeah,
understand.
it was incredible. I liked
They're
watching
not high school
this.
guys. They're better.
They're better.
Can you name any others in your top three? Your actual top three? Man.
So we said Warrior, yeah.
Yeah, Warriors up there.
Interstellar. And La La Land.
I think I have. I don't know if I can name a top three. I just have like 10 to 15 movies in my top 10.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And then my top three just has one movie in it.
Let me guess.
And everything else is like bulked to the back of the
It's Warrior.
5 through 10. Yeah, Warrior's in the top 3. I don't know if I could actually name any others in the top 3.
If I had to pick a top 10, I would just start naming off movies I've watched.
Yeah.
The 10
no.
movies that you have seen.
Yeah.
I loved the Oceans trilogy, the Bourne trilogy. I count that as one movie.
Okay.
The Bourne trilogy would be number 2, probably. I really like that a lot.
Get some rest. You look tired.
Nailed it.
What's a quote that every single movie says?
Born? You were
Get some
born to do
rest, you
this
look
job.
tired.
No. Get some rest, you look tired.
No, he does.
Like,
He does a
every
different
single
version of
movie
that.
Yeah, but
says
he's
that.
talking to someone on the phone who's in an office building and he can see her
Through like a sniper.
through a
lens.
sniper scope.
I'm
That's why-
envisioning that scene.
And
Okay,
she
now it
looks-
makes sense.
Oh my god.
She's like,
Oh
oh my
my
god,
God.
I just put some makeup. Are you sure?
And then the badass like theme music comes on,
Yeah.
and you just get hyped.
Did you not hear us do the badass theme music?
did it.
No, that didn't. That's what it was. I thought you guys. Okay.
No. Yeah. That's what that was. I don't know if I can name any others. I need to like
Space Jam?
actually write it
Sandlot?
on. Oh dang it! I need to write it on my phone, like a updated top 10. So,
Oh, I keep a
cause
list.
this, is it on your notepad or your phone,
It's on the notepad on my phone.
or the notepad app on your phone?
The notepad.
Because you have all 3.
Speaking of Nate's list, he has a list of jokes that he plans to say.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to do this. I'm so like critical thinking. Like I think through stuff too much. So
You guys want your hymn?
I need to go into something with some jokes.
I have no idea where my phone is. So.
The fact that we just overlooked that Nate writes jokes in his phone to prepare himself.
If you're not
For
ready
when
for
said
good
jokes.
jokes,
Yeah, but that doesn't surprise me because Nate has probably some of the best like spontaneous jokes. Are they all jokes that like you said you're like, gosh, that was good?
But they're not
You're just like-
spontaneous because he's been practicing.
anymore.
them.
no, I've been waiting for this one. This is going to be a setup. But ask me about the Winter Olympics.
Nate, have you been watching the Winter Olympics?
Yeah, I have. You know, actually, you know what they call the people who take second place in the luge? Losers.
I almost spit in my coffee because I knew exactly where that was going. That's what you have written down.
Black olives.
Oh, heck yeah. That's here. Thank you. Well, heck yeah. With black olives.
Thank you, thank you.
It's a mini steak.
Bang, bang.
Shall we pray?
Yeah, I guess.
Son, Holy Spirit,
Amen.
Bless
bless us, the Lord, and these thy gifts which you are about to receive from out Jesus Christ our Lord, and
Amen.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thanks so much. Looking good. Look at this. Whole 30 at its finest.
This is on Hole 30.
So I texted. We have a Whole 30 group, and I'm gonna piss them off so fast. Because I text them. My goal is every day to say, "I wish I never started this."
and
And
it's been 2 days.
And John disliked it.
He'll be doing that. I can't believe JB is doing it.
Yeah. It's that farmer lifestyle. You gotta tell me this government thing, man.
Yeah,
This has been
It's
like
not-
that just
I've
got
been,
in.
I've been really.
You're gonna be so disappointed. I didn't realize
I've
you've
been thinking about it for like a week. Like I'm sitting
He
at
asked
home
me, he tried
alone,
to
and I'm
get
just
me
like,
to tell him yesterday.
I'm sitting at home alone, and I'm just like, why won't me and Patrick talk to me?
Wow, I'm really glad we built it up like this because it's really just a side point, a really bad point I'm making. But
I
think-
really hate talking about government and politics. I just want to outline that for
Right.
But it's not really like.
Go ahead.
I got a way to fix the NFL catch rule and the gun violence problem in this country at the same time.
What's the NFL catch rule?
Well, that's the problem. Who knows? There's just been. I guess you guys. It's just really confusing. There have been a lot of controversy this year about, like in the Super Bowl, tight end made the catch, crossed the goal line, hit the ground, bobbled the ball, caught it again, and they replayed that over and over, like, because everyone in our room knew it was obviously a catch because he caught it across the goal line and scored a touchdown. But the NFL has these rules that if you hit the ground and the ground causes a shift or something, then it's not a catch. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is how we fix it. With the Florida thing happening last week, 2 weeks ago, that kid bought a gun legally. He was 19, I think. Walked into a gun store. I don't know the whole process, but he bought the gun. Like, he owned that gun. All right. Now, if I had sat down with this guy, had a beer with him, I would have instantly known this guy shouldn't have a gun. So, here's the process. Every time you buy a gun, it wouldn't be me, but it would be someone in the state who is just the most reasonable person in the entire state. Wait, I don't know how to find...
In each state.
Every state has one. There's 50 of them. So Kansas's would be a little different than New York's, right?
Yeah.
So the most reasonable person in Kansas, whoever that is voted on to be, has a beer with everyone who wants a gun. And if that person doesn't like the gun buyer, doesn't really feel the connection, you don't get to own
If
a
they're
gun.
not vibing.
Yeah. If they think they're weird or
So
anything.
the big. Okay.
And
My initial
same rule for the NFL. You have this guy watch football. And if he thinks it's a catch, if he's like, yeah, that's a catch, give it to him. He can't be a fan of either team. But if he thinks it's a catch, it's a catch. And then that's it. There's no calls to the booth.
This said person.
Don't they have
does
4
not
of
live
those
in the
people
United
running
States.
around the field? Don't they have 4 of those people that run around the
But the
field?
4
and
people
one
running around the
wears a white
field,
hat?
they are caught up in all these crazy rules. And if it shifts the, if the ground shifts the ball, it's not a
I
catch.
think the latter part of that argument someone had in like the early 1900s when TR reinvigorated American football.
Tell me the
We need
TR.
someone to watch. Teddy Roosevelt? Like, he's the reason football was not like banned. So
I don't know anything about this.
I'm not a- I'm not
Early
as huge
1900s, like
of
when
a
American
fan
football
as
was
I
like
am.
a thing.
Still is.
Before it was a thing, people like beat the shit out of each other. And there's one really bad year. It was before 1910. They had like 19 deaths on the field because like they would just. It was ridiculous. No helmets, they just go crazy, like rugby, but way less safe. But there was no passing, so they would just like. It was basically like a 5-yard line to goal play every time.
Okay.
And it was like, what, 3 plays to get 5 yards? Instead of 4 for 10 yards.
Sure.
That's what it used to be. And so TR, like, so they shut it down because there was so many deaths. And he's like, no, I'm going to add this rule. You can throw the ball. Like, you can pass it. Look this up. Read a book. I know I've gotten in trouble for headline reading before.
Sorry.
This
I'm sorry.
I don't think this was in Leatherheads. So
It's a 4th movie that you've seen. But you're telling me that
Teddy Roosevelt added the passing rule to American football.
Teddy Roosevelt.
I know I talk confidently.
I think he had better things to worry about.
Invented the forward pass.
Because his son played football. Okay, Google.
What are you gonna ask?
Hey, did Teddy Roosevelt?
Hey, did Teddy Roosevelt invent the forward pass in American football?
Oh my gosh.
Let me just pop up this Wikipedia page, yo. Oh, just keep talking.
No, I can't. I don't think I can talk ever again. Because if this is true, I can't believe I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Why would you know this?
Man, I do trivia once a week with my friends. Seems like that would have come up.
Oh, all the geography screws us so bad.
What geography?
In like all the geography, when you're not there, geography and like old literature you're really good at.
Love my geography.
Thank you.
Is this one?
I'm good right now, thank you.
Thank you.
Making this inconvenient for you.
Dang it, it's in here. I just have to do a little search for the word.
But it would be the top thing. It would be his most prized.
It was
possession.
100 years ago. People don't remember anything anyone's done over 100 years ago.
This is insane.
This is
All right.
crazy.
Yep.
He's just got to
It's
fight.
the 1906 rule change. 1905 had been a bloody year on the gridiron. The Chicago Tribune reported 18 players that had been killed and 159 seriously injured. There were moves to outlaw the game, but U.S. President Teddy Roosevelt personally intervened and demanded that the rules of the game be reformed. In a meeting of more than 60 schools in late 1905, the commitment was made to make the game safer. This meeting was the first step towards establishing what would become the NCAA and was followed by several sessions to work out the new rules. One of them was the forward pass. So, Teddy Roosevelt is an American hero.
Okay.
Do you think before that, did anybody play catch with a football? Or did he just invent that completely?
He invented the throw,
The throw.
and then the subsequent catch.
That's why I laugh so hard at that. Dang it.
Got you. Who was the first person to? Do animals throw things?
Mm-hmm.
Humans have always thrown things. That's why the football's called the rock.
No, it's not. It's a basketball. Pass me the rock.
That's because I'm Mad Lad Rudy. Boom. But that's what I tell you guys false headlines on purpose every now and then, so that when I throw a real one, it's like a right hook. You guys, you aren't
really
expecting
took
it.
me off. Surprise, surprise.
I have dreams now.
Just your floating lemons always throw me off. Looks like a science experiment.
It is. It's a lava lamp in my water bottle. You want to see what health looks like?
Exhibit A.
So I threw a tea bag inside here yesterday. I was just watching. I was watching the tea seep out of it. And if we hooked up a camera to it,
Oh,
it
really?
would look so cool.
Do that again.
I'm still blown away. This Teddy Roosevelt thing really shook me.
To your point. I don't know why there's not a movie about it.
I personally am not a huge fan
Of the
of
forward
football.
pass.
So I would have been totally fine if he wouldn't have done it.
Are you no longer a fan of football, or are you never just like
I've just never been.
never hot on it?
Never hot on it.
Football's fun.
It is not in the two things that I follow
Jar.
fairly hard.
CrossFit and
Video games.
esports.
Call of Duty, baby.
Man, I do not know why we're friends. I'm thinking of ending it, Eric.
Yeah, CWL Pro League Stage 1 going on right now. There was a great game last night. My team got railed.
You play your
3-0.
team? Who's your team?
Cloud9.
It is and always has been Optic Gaming.
Optic Gaming.
Yeah.
Are they
I
based out of somewhere?
started following them end of freshman year, sophomore year of college. Are they based somewhere?
They're
they
like
weren't,
from a city.
but they kind of started the trend of like all the players on a team living in a house and then eventually a city. So they were in Chicago for a while and now they're in Dallas or Houston.
So like in the
That
social
would be
network.
so cool. Your teammates just living in a house together.
Yeah, they started all four of us are moving into one big house and they have a ton of money, so they all just moved in like this mansion in Chicago. It was really
You know what that means? We have to start something big and just live in a house together.
yeah, that's what
This
that
podcast.
means.
We could just set up mics everywhere and have
Have the whole house be a
24/7
mic.
24/7 live podcast.
Oh, and we could call it The Truman Show, but better.
The Nateman Show.
Oh, not a fan.
I gotta tell you right now, I wouldn't listen.
I snore, so I'm out.
Eric does.
Actually, it would be funny to like have a live mic system, and so whenever we're like, "Dude, what you said yesterday, that conversation was awesome and super funny," and just upload that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the way we're going with the surveillance
Actually-
and stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna get
That'd be cool.
an Alexa ever?
Maybe.
I love
Depends how these 12 dates go. I might just end up with Alexa.
Oh.
There's not even water there.
So if you weren't gonna show up this morning,
Cardi B's hilarious. Have you watched some of her interviews?
I've only seen the Alexa commercial.
She is so funny. So she's a stripper made artist, like rap artist, but she's really really funny.
You know why she's called Cardi B?
Delusion.
I think it has something to do with her name was, maybe her strip name was Bacardi. But when she got famous,
Oh, no, I
she
actually
just
remember
switched the B to the back.
Her friends called her. Her sister called her Bacardi or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Because I think her other sister had another alcoholic name.
That was Cardi B?
I think that was like on a Fallon interview. Like a wrecking ball. If you had the chance to ride a wrecking ball, dude, what would you do?
Rocation 2017.
Oh, it
17?
happened? Oh, it
it
happened?
already happened.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, just kidding, guys. Just kidding, Teddy Roosevelt. But he didn't invent the forward pass.
No one played catch with a football before Teddy Roosevelt.
With the rock.
Tell
They just
Theodore.
use rocks.
Pass me the rock. That's
He
what
goes,
I call it,
guys.
the rock.
We need to throw the ball instead of just beating each other up in this field.
But when did throwing things begin? I guess you threw spears way back when.
Yeah. That was always like,
Began with survival.
yeah, as soon as there was a rock and someone's like, I can kill something with this rock.
All right, but what I'm wondering is, how did you find out that if you move your arm at a high velocity, and then let
Oh, it
go of
started
the
with
rock
the
at a
granny
certain
shot.
time?
When was it called? When did it become the granny shot?
Back when grannies were able to play in the NBA.
Was that Taft? Did Taft invent that?
It was either Taft or Polk. I can't remember.
It was back when we were monkeys. And our ancestors.
They flung their poop.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, monkeys fly. Yeah, they do throw things.
Yeah.
Throw poop. Or did they watch a baseball game on TV and then realize?
This is an effective means of transferring matter from one place to another.
Fecal matter. I guess lots of animals project things. Like, you can...
Have you seen the one video of the whale on the beach? And it's like, it's a beached whale, and they like cut it open because it's building up pressure, and he like hit the point of no return, and it just explodes and projects like guts.
I've never seen it.
Boy, I can't wait to watch it, though. Oh, you're going to show it?
I got a
Why,
little gift.
why is this? Why did he cut into it? Because it was.
Because they...
it a
No, I
zit?
know what you're
That was a
talking
beached
zit?
whale.
So as it dies, it builds up gas on the inside,
Yeah.
and it just expands, and eventually it will explode. I guess it just...
So he was just speeding up the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is
The only
the
thing I
gif
know
is
about-
incredible.
I don't know if I want to see this while I'm eating.
And this looks
No.
like my yogurt. I'm done. Oh my gosh. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Look how many guts fly out.
That's a lot of guts.
That's good stuff.
That's incredible. I love GIFs. Can we talk about the highest form of communication in 2018? They're GIFs.
GIFs?
It's GIFs.
It's.
Yeah.
I call it a GIF.
The first word of the acronym is graphic. So when you shorten
Ooh,
it,
I dig that.
it keeps the G.
What is it? What's the acronym? Graphic.
Graphic interface? Face?
You guys want some of this? You want some of this?
Get that away from me.
You want some of this?
Verde retro setana.
Don't forget about the graphic.
That's going inside of my suit.
Your suit?
Yeah. You get the suit? It's going inside of it. It's gonna be my one suit that I own for the rest of my life.
Yeah, Mitch has that written under the sink at our house. So that when you sit on the toilet in the bathroom, like right under the rim of the sink, it says that.
That's awesome.
And so you can't see it unless you're like on the toilet.
I hear that. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
He's a ridiculous human being. So I discovered something very recently. I sat out. I don't really like cantaloupe.
Oh, get out of here. Cantaloupe's fantastic. Great summer fruit.
I don't know. Something about it.
If it's not ripe, it can be like pretty tough and like not juicy or anything. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Much better than honeydews. The green ones, basically just green cantaloupe. I think is what that is. It's on fruit trees.
It's not cantaloupe? I thought they just put green dye into it.
Yeah, it's honeydew, man. Wow.
You got a shift at work today?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to take a 8-hour shift today.
Picking up some hours for a friend.
Yeah.
I might jip out early. Just 'cause I can.
Does St. Thomas have a fish fry? Wait. What do you mean just because you can't?
Just 'cause I can. Is what I mean by that.
You're still working.
Yeah. Talked to my coworker yesterday. I'd already told Eric about it. He had a dope,
Oh, yeah.
like, he is a Marine, and he's like so
Is
into
or an ex-Marine?
the like once a Marine, always a Marine. Never call a Marine
Shit
ex-Marine.
ass, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I'm not, but like, I almost got like this guy
Well, is there
almost
like
got
a
pissed at me.
reserves version of that?
Yeah, you would say like he's retired, but he's still a Marine.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, he's like so into me living this nomadic lifestyle. So I just asked him like, what would you do if you're moving around? Like, what jobs would you get with it? And we just talked last hour of the day yesterday. We just talked about it. And then by the end of it, when he was walking out,
Yeah, I'm good. Can we get our
I'll take a little bit more.
Separate checks, one check.
separate checks?
Separate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, he's about to walk out. And I explained my trip to Banff, Canada in May. And I was telling him about it. And then he goes, as he walks out, he goes, dude, you know what I mean by this. It's not because I don't like you, but he goes, I hope you never come back from Banff, Canada. And I was like, that was awesome. I was like, now I'm not going to.
Like the end of Goodwill Hunting.
Exactly. It was some movie kind of shit. Like,
Did you
I
watch
wish
Good
I
Will
was
Hunting?
videoing it. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Bastards took my line. Yeah, that's dope.
it was super dope.
I hope you do come back. Just a hot take here. I'd love to see you again.
Pretty neutral.
I wouldn't mind. Either way.
I wouldn't be
problem-
butthurt if you just didn't come back.
I forget you leave.
Your- the podcast would just sound a little bit worse because I would go to my own coffee house and I'd just be,
Talking
You know.
to yourself in a corner in Banff.
yes.
Calling in.
Podcasting, eh? Is that a Canadian? That's Canadian, right?
That was perfect.
You nailed it.
Yeah. So you gotta come back here.
What's your best accent that you can do?
Do a mean Jar Jar Binks.
Please,
What's your best accent you can do?
please. Show me.
I've been working on my Australian no.
All right.
Nor.
Don't laugh. It's not funny.
I don't know what that. Is that really how they?
No. There's no.
Yeah.
Nor.
Nor.
I don't like this nor this.
Here's I got a pretty good one.
Ask Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, give me Chris Hemsworth.
No, ask him. He'll go,
Oh,
Nor.
I thought you were gonna do Chris Hemsworth. I'm Thor. Wait, is he Thor or is it Liam?
He's there.
Chris is Thor.
Yeah.
Who's the best Chris of the four Chris's?
Hemsworth, Evans, Rock.
Yeah. Chris Rock doesn't get talked about enough.
I was gonna say Chris Hibble.
It's a Chris
And
Evans.
then Pratt.
Wait, is he in California?
Yeah, he's in California. This goes out to Chris Hill.
We'll send this to you via mail, U.S. mail. Channel 5 Trap.
What if
Not
it
on the
rains or
record.
sleets or snows though?
Rapid Saran.
What's the process of making a record?
Dude,
I think there's companies that you just like, you send them a file and you're just like, I want this on vinyl.
I
Yeah.
want to start doing that so I can give gifts to people and
It's
they
like
have
me
to go
talking to
find a record player to play it. Not a lot of people have it. I know Luke Peters does, but
that's
They
Peter,
have
and I have one. And Luke has one because I have one, so really sore subject right there. Thanks for bringing it up.
sorry.
I want to make one for Luke, my roommate. That just says,
Long fart.
you're a bitch. Just over and over.
You should put I Love Kanye on the
And then in the
record.
middle, I love Eric. I love Eric. I'm Missy. Oh, Kanye. I'm Mr. B. Yeah.
That's
So we
about
listened
right.
to that
Yeah.
a bajillion times, and I know it perfectly.
You're right.
I hear that.
You can live a successful life without ever hearing a Kanye West song. Oh, I see that look on your face.
You can live a successful life without
Yeah,
ever
a happy,
hearing
successful,
a Kanye West song.
well-rounded
Never listened
life.
to it.
Actually, no, this is a good point because there's that question of what if someone is like grown up on this deserted island and never hears the gospel? They could still technically be happy if they follow their heart, but once they've been introduced, they have to keep on seeking, right?
Kanye West is the gospel.
You're
Not
I
the
love that
gospel,
jump
but he's
you
a
made.
messenger.
Wow.
I'm not a huge fan. Are you serious, fan? Like, I want to know if you like think that his music is good.
I love Kanye West's music. Best first 5 albums of anyone who's
Really?
ever released.
No,
Really?
Chance the Rapper
Really?
is the best first 5, and he hasn't even come out in the last.
You think
For sure.
Absolutely not.
Chance's first
10
5.
Day is spotty. The middle of Acid Rap is okay. And obviously Coloring Book is fantastic.
you think
Acid Rap is better than you give it credit for. Acid
Acid
Rap
Rap-
is actually better than Color.
Yeah, alright. You're probably right. But 10 Days is only 3 songs.
Yeah,
that are
and
two
Kanye's
hits.
first album sucked.
Get out of town
I can't even
and
name
take
it.
a bus. No, his first 2 albums may be better than his. Alright, no. Alright, sorry.
His recent stuff sucked.
Yes, but his first 5 are phenomenal.
Phenom.
I'm not even saying.
Nar.
I'm hung up that you guys think that award goes to a rapper.
Who
That
else would
what?
it be? The only other. Here's another.
I just
contender.
think
That what
I
goes
just
to a
think
rapper?
rap is so below every other genre
No.
of music. I mean,
Below.
like
Hip hop
I mean-
defines American
I
culture.
mean, like if
Period.
you guys,
Dot. Dot.
if you guys are
Exclamation.
talking about like the greatest of all time, which you said,
Best 5 album. That's first 5.
I mean greatest of all rap,
Most-
which is right here, and then like, and
Who
then,
are you
like
saying? I mean,
What do
Classical.
you get to your point?
I'm just saying rap's not good.
yeah,
No,
but you
hip-hop-
don't like rap, so of course it's not good to you. I had to listen to country music and Christian music all week because that's all they play in Tribune,
For
Kansas.
big Christian
So I
music,
was
man.
I was on the
I'm
Mexican.
not a huge fan of either one of those.
No, No.
I love some good. There's
I
some
love Christians and I
phenomenal
love music. But somehow, it just doesn't
Would
mesh.
you get the two together? Except Rich Mullins.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Golly,
All right,
freaking love him.
sing your praise to the Lord.
All right, okay. Amen.
I Can Only Imagine. It's my favorite song yet.
Yeah, there's some-
It's a fine song.
There's some good ones,
That's a good
but they're
one.
like wouldn't rock out with my cock out.
No, fun fact though. Fun fact. Hope you don't do that ever. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. We rocked out to that before basketball games. That was our warm-up
I can
song.
only imagine was your.
We're at
It was
Bishop Carroll.
300 violin orchestra when we were in high
We're
school.
at Bishop Carroll.
Were you bitch
With
in the locker room or
Locker room.
Okay.
Locker room. We're singing this song. All of us are singing this song. Just getting hyped.
Well, that explains why you missed the playoffs.
And then we just go
Every
out
year.
and get killed.
You go get rocked by the city.
Oh man, that's.
Interesting.
I did not get hyped up physically. I get emotionally elevated.
Yeah, some Christian music.
That's all it's about.
I really love. I love a lot.
That's all it's about. This is emotional lift up. I don't need to get psyched out.
So
Your takes on rap music are just false.
yeah,
Just right.
I'd agree.
There's plenty of good
Logic's
rap.
been putting out some stuff. Have
Yeah.
you listened to his recent stuff?
I listened to his
44
album
more.
that was like 40 or
44 More is awesome. He just is a single. I think it's a single.
I listened to his album that was like last fall.
Every day.
There's like a street scene, maybe a wall with graffiti on it on the cover. Maybe
Is that
not.
his most recent one?
I don't know. Apple Music.
I would like to say it's not, but I could be wrong because he's a grinder and just puts out a ton of
He
music.
grinds.
I'm right up the bathroom area.
Little boys room.
Oh, my bad.
It's just literally forever. This guy doesn't like hip hop.
I believe it. I believe it.
I mean, he's vegan.
I wonder what the Venn diagram of vegans and hip hop listeners, if that overlaps at all.
Just two spheres. Two.
Thank you very much.
I think you're on to actually legitimate statistics.
Dude, let's get in the business of making Venn diagrams of different things.
Nationwide Venn diagrams.
Yeah.
What would be another one? People that say pain in my ass.
First pain in the ass. First people who are a pain in my ass.
There's so much construction. I hate getting on the highway by my house sucks.
Or Webb Road right
It's a
now.
pain in my ass.
It's pain in the ass.
It's a
the
pain in our
collective ass.
collective ass. Yeah, but you would never say pain in our ass.
Well,
What
if
if
you're
you-
a real team player, you would.
Patrick,
Yes, sir.
this is a Venn diagram I'd like you to study.
Yes, sir.
Move these hands as close together and overlapping as you would like to correctly represent the data. This is people that like rap and hip hop, and this is people who are vegans. And you can push these hands as close towards each other as you'd like, but right now they're very separated.
We're gonna go ahead and keep them right there.
That's what we thought.
I don't know. So,
How many vegan friends?
We're just making assumptions.
2.
Do these people
And that's
like
if you consider a coffee house cashier that I've said hi to every time I went in there.
I know her.
Ecclesia?
Yeah, she's vegan.
Oh, that's 3 then. I was talking about a guy.
Which one at Ecclesia?
There's one way to explain it. I know.
Oh, the main girl? Is that all the time?
The girl with the dog, I think. The girl with the dog.
She's like daughter of the owner, I believe.
Yeah.
I once saw that dog eat her chili, and I didn't say anything.
Please
It
explain that.
really was in my head, like my brain, you know how your brain like finishes words off for you all the time? Children. I heard children.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
You too, Chris.
Thank you.
Okay.
Same thing.
Is that Becky Vegan? That's the least believable thing. I would rather believe that.
TR invented the forward
How do you
pass.
read You're the first bubble.
Same peg. We were walking out Tuesday because you didn't show up, but we talked about the earth and no waste living. And as we walked out, I was getting in my truck, and he walks up, and I think he got a vibe that I was mad at him or something, because he's like, "Patrick, I don't hate the earth," and I was like, "Yeah, like, okay." And he goes, "I just think it's a worthless cause to try to save it," and then walks away. And I was just like,
That
I
man
don't know
needs a
what to-
microphone in front of him.
Sounds like he's stirring macaroni with his mouth all the time.
Yeah. Do you think?
That's
I
a
don't think it's
ridiculous
worth
thought.
it. I don't think it's worth it.
Although he
I think
agrees
it's
it's
gonna
not a
tank.
cancer thing.
Oh my
You don't
gosh.
What?
I believe cancer's a myth. Wait, that's not what you
Created
believe.
by ourselves, by us.
Because we eat like shit.
Yeah. 100%. All. What is like the number one best? Like the reason we die.
Chill.
Because we age our cells.
I don't know.
They stop regenerating. It's science. It's not just bullcrap. Kids get cancer all the time after not eating anything.
Yeah, but kids eat toaster strudels
Not every kid who gets
for their
cancer.
nutrition. Venn diagram. Push these fingers
How?
together.
This is just an insane take. You're saying
Are you kidding me? China does not get cancer. Hot take.
That was very bold, but but it's realistic. Like there are
They
studies,
actually eat way better.
There are studies on different countries that like the introduction of meat
Processed food.
into processed food into their daily lives, the like diabetes, cancer, everything just skyrocketed.
Hence
And
veganism.
same thing with United States. It was just like it's quicker. The United States started developing it.
Oh, I see that smirk. Alright, let's get out of here.
on that
going-
note.
Let's
I'm
leave.
going down.
Let's
I'm
leave on a
going-
high note.
Yeah. I'm going down this path of like I didn't want to, but I'm going down this path of like
Run down.
a
Run
vegan.
down this path.
I'm running down this path of like a vegan, just the stuff that I think about. A lot of things can be fixed if we just keep better.
No, legit, that is a
For sure.
fact.
But now I have this urge to want to tell people. It's kind of like the gospel. Like I just want to
It's
tell
kind of like if you
people,
started
But
CrossFit.
then, yeah, exactly. But then it's like
Is anyone here a doctor? I'm a vegan.
I could shove some lettuce down your throat.
I've saved just as many lives. Oh, that's really
That's rich. Rich and compelling.
controversial.
Yeah, I'll take on the cancer thing.
Will you think
But
on it,
skin
or will you
cancer-
look up information?
Will you watch a couple food documentaries today?
I want. So what I want is a food documentary that explains all the benefits of red meat. I want that to come out.
No.
Actually, this
All I want to do right now is eat steak.
is you can, right?
I love steak. Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
I
Whole
bought
30?
steak and I'm making it for breakfast with eggs. Shoot.
Steak and eggs.
I
Steak
would
and
say
eggs
a
and
Whole
avocado.
30 is the opposite of vegan.
No,
Almost.
it's just vegan plus meat.
Mm.
hear that.
You can eat good with meat. What's wrong with red meat? People have been eating red meat since the dawn of time.
Yeah,
Well,
they've
no,
always
not
had
since the dawn of time. Started off with predominantly plant-based diets.
What? You always killed an animal to eat.
Did we always?
I think Adam almost killed Eve. He was so hungry.
I think Adam
Let's go back.
take the fruit, not kill the
Bible in a
squirrel.
minute, Earth.
Earth science, but
It's not science.
wait.
Earth.
I just remember the first
You just know
word.
that it's Earth. Cain killed Abel, had to go. So we have to get before that.
Oh my gosh! If I heard it, I could hop in.
Boring genealogy.
Same thing with like the greatest. Oh man, the Ultimate Showdown.
Oh yeah.
Of Ultimate Destiny, good guys, bad guys, and
Can I listen to this? I just want to hear what it sounds like.
I gotta go. I gotta
Yeah,
shit.
let's actually go. Don't pull this milk. Yeah,
Patrick's a tool.
Patrick's a tool.
Looks
How's the
like Eddie
audio?
Redmayne.
Patrick's a tool. Patrick doesn't like.
You can hear the music.
Yeah,
Can or can't?
we'll see. We'll play with it.
right.
Hey, that was a good time.
But, like,
All right,
yeah,
goodbye forever.
Goodbye.